This is your announcer, Shannon Saint Mainframe, welcoming you to our IP Livecast. I would like to honor Robert Passavini for his courage in podcasting today while his people are under attack. What? Iran? No. I was referring to the price of lube lately. It's a hate crime. But also Iran, I guess. Our IP Livecast starts now.
Well, lube prices are linked to the price of oil, so it's tough out there. Welcome to our IP Livecast.
And a bunch of people are about to get fucked, so.
Oh, that's inappropriate. Talking about mass scale destruction here.
Yeah.
Can't that. What are you doing over there?
Rob has a very specific kink.
We are breaking news, folks. We are at war. I'm sorry, no, we are at major combat operations. That's the phrase now, to avoid saying the term war, because you actually need congressional approval for war. Nothing like waking up to go piss at like 4 a.m. and checking Twitter. Saying,
Why do you check Twitter when you get out? That's gonna wake you up. You got to just go piss as a zombie and then.
Well, it was like to be fair, it was a pee poop. It was a pee poop. I had to. I had been.
Shit's coming out of your dick hole.
No, it's both. I you got to sit down on the
that's
throne. And then seeing that we're at war, and it's like, oh, great.
Cool.
Oh, nice. Seeing the statement from our president about the military operation, and it's just, ugh.
I mean, they've basically been saying this for a week that this was going to happen, right? Were we just hoping that it was bullshit?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I knew something was up once the news started coming out that they were telling folks at the Israeli embassies to like get the fuck out of there, and if you can leave, do it now. That doesn't seem like an alert that they send lightly.
Yeah.
We have some of Trump's statement, by the way. I don't know if I pulled this audio.
Vagina.
Oh yeah, that was him in the war room for sure.
It's so surreal to see, whenever we do one of these stupid like misadventures or whatever, they show him behind the podium with no reporters. It's like a pre-tape, and he's just like, the gravity of the situation. Like he's trying to be, serious Trump, and it's so.
You can always tell when he's reading somebody else's material.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Iran is awful. Iran is really bad. I feel like they dumb it down for his voice.
Yeah.
Like they dumb it down for the Trump voice a little, but it's still a speechwriter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I like the dark lighting.
Yeah.
The overhead spotlight. This is a serious moment.
Baseball hat, not red. You got to get rid of the
not
red.
a MAGA.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a uniter.
Not a divider.
Very, very. Yeah. Why even wear the hat? I don't understand. You're probably right, Sid, that it's like a symbolic to be like, I'm not just talking to my supporters. I'm talking to all Americans.
But also they got him up so early, he probably didn't have time to do his hair regimen.
Oh, you're so right. That's because this
time I have to do this? Fuck.
Yeah, this went out at like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
2:44 a.m.
Can it wait
Eastern.
until 9?
And also, I think, something to me that's so funny that like Trump always launches a war on a Friday night because he doesn't want to affect the stock market.
Yeah.
Isn't that a political thing in general, that they do like things that might get heavily critiqued on a Friday so it gets buried?
Yeah, 100%.
Trump especially, yeah. Well, I think with this in particular, yeah, like I think also he was worried about, like, for example, when Russia declared war on Ukraine, the markets like nearly crashed. Like it was a huge tumble.
Oh, I remember.
They are trying to avoid that. So it's a little considerate. A little considerate of Americans' finance. Probably his own, let's be honest.
Comrade Trump.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. What a great American.
I did it specifically for Passavini.
Yeah.
That's the one place he ad-libbed in that script with the white hat. Shout out to Rob.
Oh,
Is he going to help your relatives immigrate to America now or something?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Do you have room in your apartment?
Oh,
in my apartment, no.
No, stay the fuck
Maybe
there.
My dad's apartment. Go to my dad's place.
Find a bomb shelter. We ain't taking
Well,
your
no,
ass.
I have cousins in L.A. and they have way more room than we do. They have a house, so
Last time you hung out with them.
the weather is more temperature appropriate based on where they're from. You know.
Wow.
Is that true? Iran is not like fucking.
No,
like,
it's seasonal.
the
It's
desert
seasonal.
or anything.
Yeah.
It is. Sorry, you made me lose my train of thought with that horrible comment. Are they?
I'm allowed.
Are they? I'm kidding. Are they closer to your Native Iranian, your Native Iranian family members, the people that live in LA, or are it's the same?
Are they closer?
Like, are they more in touch with them?
I think they're more in touch. Yes, because definitely. They have more connection to people around. Like if we want to send money to our family in Iran, we do it through our cousins in LA because I guess it's just like kind of like a barter thing where they'll like go give the money to someone who lives in LA and then he calls someone in Iran and is like, yeah, they gave it to me. You can give the family them something like that.
Okay.
Gonna have fucking FBI and Kash Patel knocking on my door now. Like, you doing what? I guess it's more of a CIA thing than FBI. FBI is domestic.
Do you visit them when you're in LA? When you go to LA?
No, I'm not really close with them. My dad is just the most antisocial person in the world, so I didn't even know anything about my fucking heritage, my Persian heritage, until
you're an adult person now. You could reach out to these people
it out
yourself.
myself. Yeah, that's true.
No, too busy hanging out with Dan Ozzie and Tommy.
It's just awkward. I don't know. Like I haven't seen them since I was a kid, so it's not at the top of my mind. I don't know.
Do you like follow them on social media? Do you know like what they're up to and stuff? Do they seem like people you would get along with?
Well, so it's interesting because there's like a weird age gap. So my cousin is closer in age to my dad than to me. Like he's like 10 years, a generation younger than my dad, but like 1 or 2 generations older than me. And then his children are more closer to my age. So I would be closer to my second cousins. And like, we don't really have much in common. So I don't really keep that much in touch with them. It's sad. It's a bummer.
I got to tell you, I had 2 aunts I've spoken about that died at a very old age, 104 and 97. And they lived right near me and they adored me. I loved going over there when I was a little kid. And in my like late teens and 20s, I fell into didn't consciously think this, but it was like, I don't need to go over there. Like, come on. I'm moving in a different direction. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting older and I so regret that. I hate myself, my younger self for doing that. They were so fucking cool. And I didn't reconnect with them until they were like older, way older. And I was being called, like the first couple of times I was like called over there because one of them fell down or something. And I went over there and I was like, they're so fucking cool. Like I wasted so much time I could have had with them, you know? And like, it was great to reconnect with them though. Kind of undid my stupidity, but you shouldn't be forced into it. Go do it. They're probably cool Pasabinis out there.
Yeah.
I want to. I keep telling my dad, I really want to arrange a trip to like Istanbul or something where we could meet all the people from Iran. I would. Do you understand what I'm suggesting here? Like this is something my sister's even tried. Like I am willing to suffer through international travel with my parents.
But like right now,
that's
probably not going to happen anytime soon because of currently. But you could take a trip to LA with your dad to meet those people. That's very easy.
Oh no!
You're jumping all the way to fucking Istanbul.
Those people. I mean, I've hung out with those people already. I want to meet like the Iranians.
Pasabini Summit.
Yeah, they're not even Pasbanis. The people in LA.
They're not, but they are. Come on.
I mean, we're the same family, but their last name is not.
What is it?
I know.
Is it also fun sounding?
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to.
Very easy to look that up,
I'm not going to
Sid.
dox my family. Yeah, if you're Facebook friends with me, you could find them.
Wait, Trump knows what it is. He's weighing in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fossil vagina. Google them.
Thank you.
To that point, it's so like my dad has shared so little of his legacy, of his his lore, that I had to. I mean, I didn't have to, but the way I found out about it was just deep diving through like an AI chatbot. I just like started asking it about my last name and what it means, and if it sounds Jewish or Muslim. And interestingly, the chatbot said it's most likely Muslim, and that the word pasbani in Persian derives from the word pasban, I think, or pasba, or so, I don't know, some shit, and it means guardian or protector, which that tracks. And
the fuck out of here.
And the AI so apparently before the 1920s, people in Iran did not have last names, and then there was just the edict that like everyone needs to have a last name. We need to like organize ourselves better, and so people took on last names, and typically they took on last names that were like the profession that they had. So the AI assumes one of my ancestors was a guardian of some sort. Yeah. Well, and interestingly, the town that my dad comes from, which I prefer not to say, was a known kind of like Jewish enclave in Iran with the Mizrahi Jews.
Like Isaac?
So, like Isaac, yes. No, the Mizrahis are the guy? Probably. I mean, if he's Jewish, I'm sure we're all related. Let's be honest. This is all fucking Jewish. thousands of inbreeding.
That might be news to some of the Jewish women I've had sex with. I don't think
we're all related, baby.
It's not that many.
No, but and also that the infamous Jewish synagogue that we discussed a few years ago, the Chabad synagogue with the tunnels, where they discovered all the tunnels and the people coming out of the tunnels, that is the exact synagogue, like the literal synagogue that helped my dad escape
a long ass tunnel
religious persecution. Iran? Yeah, they built a tunnel all the way from Iran. No, it was actually very clever how they did it. It was through student visas. They claimed that these people are students studying the Torah, and that's how they got them out of the country. And they got like 1,800 children and young adults out on these student visas. Operation Exodus. It's a pretty cool title. So yeah, like there's this whole history of that. Like I started typing in like, oh, my dad says this happened, and like around the river, blah, 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 blah. Is this true or is he making it up? And the AI was like, actually, all of that really lines up with Operation Exodus. And I'm like, whoa, this is a whole thing? This is a whole hubbub? And then I read about it. And the funniest thing to me about it, though, was when they came here, they had to live in a converted abandoned hospital that they turned into dormitories. And basically 20 people to like a room in these like futons and all that. So my dad didn't quite have privacy, which actually explains a lot of our upbringing, because my sister and I had no privacy growing up. But the part where I really, really empathized the most is they went from Persian cooking, which I cannot speak highly enough about. Like, it's so good, it's so clean. Like, it's clean in the sense of like it's just the fresh ingredients and meat, vegetables, rice, like nothing crazy. To go from that and like fancy spices like saffron and sumac, and then to go from that to like then be fed gefilte fish, like the worst Jewish foods.
Well, the whole thing about like when somebody wants to convert to Judaism, they reject them a bunch of times just to make sure they're actually dedicated. So this must be just like a version of that. It's like, oh, you want to come here? You want to come to America and have the American Jewish experience? Have a mouthful of this shit.
Have some khaladiet.
You still into it?
Yeah. So fun stuff. And I ended up getting into a bit of an argument with my dad this morning.
Oh boy.
About the war. Obviously, he's pro-war. He's pro the war.
Boggles my
mind. I don't want to say obviously, but like he's just fully on the.
He fled this regime, so obviously
he exactly.
wants it to be toppled.
Yeah, but like you could be against the regime and not like the United States. You have to know the United States is not going to like surgically go in there and just meticulously take
I
the
feel
regime
like
out.
people of Rob's dad's age do not know that or care about
he's
that.
fully
That
on the
doesn't
propaganda machine.
penetrate.
He's like so indoctrinated. It's almost an impossible battle to even begin to talk to him about it. Like the big story this morning from the bombings is that the U.S.-Israeli coalition ended up bombing a school.
Oh, shocker!
A girls' school, and like 50 young girls died.
This morning already?
This morning, yeah.
Okay.
And I sent my dad the story, and he's like, "Oh, this is propaganda. This isn't real. Like they're making this up." And I'm like, "It's in the Guardian," and he's like, "Yeah, no, but you could see here in the Guardian it says like the Israeli, like whatever the." I'm sorry, the Iranian version of the Gaza Health Ministry. Like they're like it's like so they're just lying. Like he just rejects any critical.
I mean, it's a heel versus heel match. He might be right. I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, there's footage, but sure. Anyway, and we got into this whole discussion, and then to a point that I was like late starting the show because I just kind of lost myself in the art, and I'm like, and it becomes such an existential thing for me. Because it's like this is who I come from. This is this is my family. It's
but like
tough.
all of our like I assume almost everyone watching this or listening to it has parents or family members that have shitty politics. And it's like,
yeah,
I don't think it's less like genetic more so than he comes from a time when we were indoctrinated into shitty fucking things,
Yeah, I mean, and again, like it's certainly understandable given how he was brought up and like the abuses he suffered through. Like, there's a reason that he fled his homeland. So
yeah,
I do try to have some sympathy for him.
Of course, it's a nuanced thing. It's not one dimensional, but it's still annoying though. Like what I wanted to backtrack a little bit and ask you like why do you think your father hid the lore from you? Like, what is his objective there? Just doesn't.
I don't think it was intentional. My dad is just not a sharer. Like when I asked him about it, he told me, and it's a crazy story.
Wow.
Basically, the rabbi came to their synagogue, and was just like, "Hey, if there's any people under this age and you want to leave the country before the revolution starts, just come to the airport tomorrow with $500 or whatever the money was, and we'll get you out of here." And they were able to just completely circumvent the visa process. Because of the student visa thing, it was like some exception where the revolution was happening. Like they were walking past armed guards. Crazy. I can't even imagine it as like a 24-year-old, 23-year-old. And my dad never saw his family again. He never saw his mom again. He never saw his sisters again. Like they just FaceTime. He saw his brother because his brother came to visit us a few times, but yeah, no, it's a wild story on how he got here. And then just I can't imagine even, he was brought here by the Lubavitch, and then he lived in the yeshiva, and I just how he was able to leave the yeshiva and just settle on his own. Even that to me is very incredible.
He had to live on gefilte fish for those first 2 months. First touch and go.
Yeah, I'm sure they helped him with the job. I believe he worked in like a factory for an Orthodox Jew, and then I guess he made enough money where he could move out with some of his friends or something like that, and eventually met my mom, and they made me, baby.
He worked in the mezuzah factory.
Something like that. I think he made the factory was like it was a factory. It wasn't for mezuzahs, but it was like some sort of decorations. It was
wow. He made
like some sort
of I guess pretty close, huh?
Yeah.
I guess Jews don't make all that much stuff.
I mean, it was just they were like very tacky kind of
right.
Like spreadable, like origami kind of things.
Oh, okay. Origami.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to explain. Like I could show it to you. It's like these vinyl decorations that you could like expand and like become like a Christmas decor, like a snowflake, like it opens up into a snowflake or something like that.
Listen, Snowflake. I'm just gonna make these titsis over here. Then we're gonna eat some nice tabbouleh.
I can go for some tabbouleh. Really quick, since the Olympics are over, I wanted to share this quick clip from Olympics of years past.
Oh.
Which I think it'll come across on audio, even if you don't. But this is a skier who I believe crotches himself.
Oh no!
And so, and the sound will come across on audio. So here we go.
Now it's the Frenchman Yannick Bertrand through the S turn. Yannick Bertrand. Oh, the gate to the groin for Yannick Bertrand, and you could hear it.
You could hear it. Let's go back.
Is that's not put in like later with ADR?
No, the first one is the performer, is the skier, and the second one is the announcer, I think.
Oh.
Like having second like the is the announcer, but the first yelp is definitely the skier.
Wow, he really felt that, huh?
Yeah. I mean, going at that velocity.
No, I meant the announcer.
What was that, Darren? Sorry.
I meant the announcer felt it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I felt that.
Does this not happen all the time, though, in skiing? Do they not wear cups?
Who knows?
Let me tell you something. As someone who does wear a cup and has been hit in the cup, it still fucking hurts. The idea is you wear the cup so that you don't sustain a major injury to your working parts, and that is true. But it's literally almost no difference in pain.
But I feel like every time I watch this kind of an event, they're always like making physical contact with these poles and stuff. So this must happen fairly often, I would guess.
Yeah. Maybe he just has a weird sounding whimper. It's the guy. Yeah. Oh no. He sounds like Stewart from Mad TV. Oh no.
I mean, if he did before, he will after this. So.
Why do you have to put these gates in here? It doesn't make any sense. I don't want to get in the boat. Let me just do it. Let me just ski straight down the hill. Oh. Are you sure that's the announcer? I think it's the guy the whole way down. I can't imagine the announcer reacting like that.
Let's hear it one more time.
Oh, the gate to the groin for Yannick Bertrand, and you.
He's too back to the normal announcer voice too quick.
Oh, there's a replay. Hold on, let's hear the replay.
It doesn't sound like either of them. It sounds like a third person doing that.
Yeah, that's why I said it was ADR. Like someone is height.
Someone heights HD on YouTube says
maybe whoever filmed the clip.
No, this looks just like a capture, like a video capture. It doesn't look like someone's taping their screen. Okay. Heights HD writes, almost sounds like the Wilhelm scream. I hear it. Yeah. That's what I thought too.
And you could feel it. Wow, watch this again.
I don't want to watch it.
Oh, the Frenchman. Oh, monsieur.
Oh, monsieur.
Wow, the boys took a beating on that.
The boys took a beating on that one. All-time clip.
No sympathy.
Well, it's the French. That's okay.
Go for the laugh.
I feel so much better now.
Oh, a little ball torture makes you feel good.
Yeah.
You know, and really, I think if he just stretched his balls a little, it wouldn't have been as impactful. You know,
I think the whole package got jostled there. It looked like
yeah.
The whole, but when they showed the slow motion thing, you could see his cock and balls going like side to side almost. It was quivering.
Oh yeah. Well, let's go back to the videotape,
folks. It's like the Zapruder film.
Okay, there we go.
The second angle that they gave. Yeah. Look at that. Look at.
Oh, it looks like it snaps into.
Wait till after the gate, after the contact. Look. Boing, boing.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be
Painful.
laughing because I've taken many hits to the groin through my life. Various
Then you have
athletic-
extra standing to laugh. You're allowed more than we are.
I suppose so. I feel like I should be providing some solidarity to this poor gentleman.
I mean, how old is this clip? I'm sure he's fine by now.
I don't know. Maybe he's at the penis doctor that we saw on our Patreon.
Oh no!
Fix
You
thing.
don't want to make the dick bigger. It's just more to hit.
Yeah. Having a bigger dick in that case makes a vast difference.
Heights HG says poor Yannick won't be able to utilize the 300,000 condoms at Olympic Village. Rest in penis. Yeah, that was another story that they ran out of condoms at Olympic Village.
I mean,
These fucking athletes.
it's cold.
They got a bone.
Listen, gotta do something. It's fucking weather. We got fucking salted with snow recently.
Yeah.
Although this second dumping seems to have melted very quickly. So
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we didn't have below freezing temperatures for 2 weeks after, so it's easier for it to melt. So that's been nice. But
thank
this
you,
has been
Dr. Mr. G over here. What the fuck is
I mean, it's
explaining
something
how
I'm very
snow
conscious
works?
of. I don't like the snow. I'm over the snow. I'm over the season.
It's terrible.
But,
I hate the winter.
It is objectively the worst winter we've had in quite a long time. Just by the numbers. The numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
Earlier this week, though, despite the weather, Sid and I left the house.
I mean, we left our own house. We weren't in the same house.
Quickman Cummins
each
says
left
it's
our
75 here in California. Shut
dare you,
up.
To be fair, it's like
Okay.
85 in my apartment. They heat this place. I'm sweating every fucking day. They overheat our building. Brutal.
Me too. Same thing.
I have
I
the
hate-
opposite.
I hate when people do that thing, like especially Floridians. Not so much California. When people in Florida go like, "Oh, it's 80 degrees in my neighborhood," and I'm like, "Yeah, but like you have the one thing that Florida has over New York, and everything else is horrible. So
Yeah.
fuck off."
Also, if you've been to Florida specifically in the springtime, it is unbearable. The fucking humidity puts New York to shame. You can't breathe.
Oh, I was there
So-
in June once. It was the worst. It was the worst. Worse than Vegas, because Vegas is dry at least.
Yeah. I just don't get it with those places just because you can't even be outside for more than 2 minutes, no matter what. You
I
know,
mean, they
like
get
back
used
to
to it. I
when-
think that, like for a tourist, maybe, but I feel like people from there, it's not as big.
I
of
don't
a deal.
know.
It's just not made for human consumption. My opinion.
Well, you could
Yeah.
say that people that live there are subhuman.
Oh well, it's a whole sidebar. But California is much different. I love the weather there, but
Yeah.
It's not as gross.
But yeah, so we left the house. We actually saw our former Livecast co-host, Noah. She was in town. She was producing a show for comedian Eric Andre, a lovely fella. And we were,
She's his
we hung
podcast
out.
Producer.
Yeah, and so
I
we watched.
regretfully had to miss this event.
Oh man, you would have
for
fucking
work.
loved it, Darren. I was so bummed
Sure.
that even, especially after the actual show happened, I was like, shit was made for Darren. It's such a bummer that he wasn't here for it. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
There was just Out for Justice references.
Well,
There
because
was,
Gina Gershon was the guest, and she was in that movie, so they talked about.
Oh my god, I love her.
She was fucking great.
She was great. She was so cool. And also though, they talked about something that is like the most Livecast adjacent topic, where I was like stunned that they were talking about something that I hadn't heard of.
Yeah, we were both sort of shocked that this wasn't something we'd already covered.
Which is something called a balldo. Now you might be wondering, what is a balldo? Well,
It's not me.
I'm sure.
I'm a baldo, but I'm not a ball.
Yes, because we've heard, of course, of dildos, which is a silicone usually toy made in the shape of a penis.
Toy.
Now there are baldos, so it's a dildo where you tuck your balls into it and you could fuck someone with your balls. And I was very confused by this, and Eric Andre was just like, "Oh yeah, look it up, balldo, BALDO," and I was like, "What?
BALLDO? Come on,
BALLDO? Yeah, sorry, I was speaking a little too
Rob
fast."
literally took his phone out during the show, just Googled it,
and I was stunned. So here you can see you would put your balls right in here. Everyone's talking about it. Let's see. And there's the Vibaldo, but let's just see the regular baldo.
Oh my God. Are those cock rings? There's also just
I guess
or is
so.
that ball rings?
Oh, it's a spacer ring. So it's to space out your ball.
Oh,
where's
so
the
if you want to
visuals?
add like an inch.
Oh,
you
yes.
want visuals of somebody using it? I don't think we could show
Yes.
that on our show, Rob.
Well, I mean, so much press coverage.
How did we miss this?
I don't know. I'm upset at myself, honestly.
Are you ordering one?
It's a little too expensive.
How much is it?
Oh, a vibrating ring, $70.
That's not bad. Wait, and that's for the vibrating one. How much is it for the non-vibrating?
$63.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's only
do
in
that?
purple though. Oh, here we go. Here's the
Oh
visual.
my God, that's horrifying.
How do you? That seems like a small. Like I guess there's no scale here, but it seems like a small space to squeeze your balls into.
I think that's the part of the fun.
Who's the one getting extra fun out of this? The receiver or the giver? I'm so confused as to what purpose this even serves.
Yeah.
Other than just to be like, easy product exists, but like,
it seems like a solution without a problem.
Yeah, like would you like? How do you even penetrate with this part? You know, like it seems scientifically difficult.
Is this for like 3 ways with 2 women? So like your cock could be in one, and then your balls could be fucking the other one.
Should we ask in the chat?
Yes. Why do you exist?
Let's see what the chat bot of Baldo says. Is that
There's
the
not
name
like
of the
an
brand?
FAQ or something?
Baldo.com
Baldo, I guess, is the
the.
brand.
Let's see. FAC. Yes, FAC.
Rob, your order, by the way, is going to ship in a week. I see it says down there.
Baldo is the first in a series of products we have designed that utilize the much underused erogenous zone of the male scrotum or balls. Something I've been talking about forever.
The scrotum or the balls.
Yeah.
Well, when the Kickstarter was going on, he was very busy.
Did you know? Yeah, I would have invested in this company if I was on Shark Tank. Do you know that the male scrotal sac has virtually the same amount of nerve endings as the woman's vulva? That's because it's essentially the same skin as the outer labia, just separated at birth, as it were. And the Baldo has been under development for 3 years and is now patented in the UK and patent pending internationally. It allows the wearer and recipient to have, quote, ball sex and also potentially to have their first, quote, ballgasm.
Oh, come on.
All right, how does it work?
Don't
When
all
fitted-
orgasms come from the balls in the male? Technically, so what's a ballgasm?
Well, that's not true. Can't it come from the prostate as well?
But the sperm that
That's
shoots out
That's true.
comes from the ball.
When fitted to a male scrotum, it will allow him to use his balls to penetrate his partner and to release a totally new type of sexual experience and pleasure for both. The Baldo TM encapsulates the balls and presents them in a specially designed cage that allows them to be inserted and then thrusted into a vagina or anus.
The Baldo, TMI, not TM.
Yeah. Could we see the image again of the plastic dick and balls in the Baldo?
Yes, one moment. Let me.
Can we
cue
see
that
it?
up.
Is there a video of it in use? Can we see that?
Well, no,
No,
that
we cannot-
would
not on this
I don't-
show.
Yeah, I don't think we could show that here.
So I would think that only that little the pink tip area is going in. You think?
Right,
they're
I
getting
can't
the
imagine
entire...
the nuts actually. I feel like I may have seen. I'm trying to think.
That
if I've
feels
seen a porno where
uncomfortable
someone...
for everyone involved.
Yeah. I feel like I may have seen a no, I haven't. I'm lying. I've seen it where like someone stuffs the dick and balls into their mouth, but never into another hole, let's say. So okay. The cage is very soft on the outside, but internally is fitted with a strong inner core, which ensures that the tip and side legs stay rigid enough to easily penetrate an orifice. Now you might be asking, what are the space rings for? The balldo also ships with 2 spacer rings. These are pulled over the balldo and sit between its base and your abdomen. Their purpose is to take up the slack in your scrotal skin and extend the balldo and balls away from your body to make it rigid against your abdomen and make penetration effective. With both rings fitted to balldo,
Wouldn't this be below the abdomen? What does the abdomen have to do with? Isn't the abdomen above the cock?
No, isn't the pelvis a part of your abdomen? No, I guess your pelvis is your pelvis. Yeah, I don't know.
It's all connected.
I'm so confused.
You might need more spacer rings depending on how loose the skin is at the top of your balls.
Rob. Written specifically
now
for Rob.
Here's an important question. Will the balldo fit my balls?
Well, they must have sizing charts, right?
Yeah, like for a fitted hat.
According to published research data, the average size of an individual ball, that's the hard bit inside of your soft scrotal sac.
Oh, thank you for clarifying.
Well, I'll say this. I do refer to the whole sack with all the junk inside as my balls.
Sure, but you know what your actual ball is. You
right,
just
but I
say
didn't...
that for like ease of like speech.
No, I know what it is, but like I sometimes don't know which thing the person's referring to when they say it. I feel, man, maybe your mileage may vary. Is there like a flex fit balldo, so in case you don't want to size it?
Hold on. Well, let's see.
I'm planning on my balls getting bigger as I age.
I have so many questions.
According to published research, the average size of an individual ball is 4 to 5.1 centimeters long, 3 centimeters high.
For your ball.
2 centimeters wide. Yeah, let's all measure our balls.
I feel like one of mine is bigger than the other. So how does that work then?
The balldo is designed for the balls of the size, give or take 1 centimeter in all dimensions. There are many additional factors that affect the size, such as the amount of loose skin in the scrotal sac and the amount of fluid in the sac. In general, the balldo fits most guys. One size fits most. If you know you have exceptionally large balls, then you may wish to reconsider purchasing. Again, take a look at the training videos on ballgasm.com to compare your balls to the models. Now we're talking.
Oh, no, we cannot go to that site, Rob.
Yeah, no.
That's for
are there different? Oh,
yeah.
Are there different sizes of balldo? No. The reason being is that if we made the balldo larger for guys with extra large balls, the partner's hole would also need to be extra large.
Okay.
This would make the product very niche.
Oh yeah, now it's just so.
Now it's too niche.
Wow. What a peek behind the curtain of their corporate strategy.
Yeah, like, oh no, this really brings down the available market for
we're getting to see how the sausage is made.
Okay, now the important
question. Can I get a balldo where there's a Mets logo on the tip of it?
They actually just signed up for a partnership with Fanatics. So every sports franchise has their own custom balldo.
Or you could go to Etsy and find someone to do some bead work on it. Mets logo, a beaded Mets logo on your baldo. I gotta say one thing. I'm very happy because you haven't gone to the show and I didn't. I heard the word baldo without context whatsoever, and it was related to things we talk about. I was terrified this was going to be related to nullos.
No, it sounds like
it's very much in the other direction.
Yes, it's a lot of extra junk.
So if you are curious how it looks, I would suggest if you're of proper age to go to ballgasm.com because there is a video on the front page that shows a live human male putting it on, and it does kind of.
Is it Eric Andre?
No,
inside job all along.
Wait, was this some sort of? Was this demonstrated at the Eric Andre show?
No, they just talked about it.
Well, if you really want to know about this, you could tune into our next Patreon, become a Patreon subscriber.
Yeah, I'll put it on. Yeah,
because we will definitely. Rob's volunteer. I just meant we're going to show the male.
Oh, we'll show the ballgasm. Yeah.
But if if you want to, go ahead. I'm not.
But no, I do want to. One of the questions in the FAQ is, what is a ballgasm? I think this is very important. We need to understand the lingo.
Sure.
And so Baldo says,
in case you don't know ballgasms.
You don't know ball is good. Well, what is a ballgasm? For the wearer, once inside, thrusting comes instinctively and bizarrely feels like normal sex. However, the sensation is very deep and unusual because your balls are inside someone and you're actually penetrating with them. The sensation can trigger what we at Nadgers Inc. have turned. Wow, their company is called Nadgers, Nadgerz.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Have termed a ballgasm. Ballgasms are slow-building, long-lasting, and earth-shattering as the body and mind doesn't actually know where the trigger is coming from. We cannot promise that you will attain a ballgasm, as everyone's stimulation points and levels of arousal are different. However, we have had ballgasms reported in the major media, such as Cosmopolitan and Girly Juice. For the partner, the balldo is a natural, nice, thick, and filling. It's 2 inches in diameter, so it'll be slightly bigger than most are used to. When the balls pass, quote, the wall inside you, there is a satisfying plop feeling, and the balls can...
Darren, I think you have audio of the satisfying plop feeling.
There it is.
It can be clearly felt locking into the anus or vagina, kind of like a butt plug. Oh, okay. The excitement. Oh, this is a great line. The excitement of having a male's balls in your anus or vagina adds the extra level of arousal, leading to unusual orgasms. For women, when in the missionary position with legs back by head, the baldo sandwiches the clitoris against the base of the penis, and the spacer ring's intense rubbing can lead to rapid orgasms.
Sid, they mentioned sandwiches just for you.
Delicious. Comes with a coupon for Quiznos.
Oh no! Is that still a thing? I don't remember seeing it in a while.
Anywhere you could purchase a baldo, they also have Quiznos available.
The Quiznos was going out of business, so they merged with the Baldo, the Nadgers company.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
They recommend you shave your balls before using the baldo.
I'm out.
Using
we
the
have
beard
some.
trimmer.
This is from also audio.
Watch your smelling ass and balls, you nappy motherfucker, you.
That's on their website. What you have to do to prepare to use a baldo.
Oh my God!
So it was a very, very fun taping. The podcast is called Bombing with Eric Andre, by the way, if you want to check it out. But it was absolutely besides obviously seeing Noah, it's always great to see Noah. I love Noah. It was totally worth it just to learn about the baldo. This is such a gift. So thank you, Eric.
My snaps.
And Rob sort of booked the entire show. Other than Gina Gershon, every other person involved in the show was hooked up by Rob.
How? Who were they?
True.
Are we allowed to break the kayfabe of Bombing with Eric Andre on our podcast?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say.
No, it's fine. I mean the show. But I guess it didn't air yet, so the joke isn't. Yeah, let's wait. But essentially, Noah wanted help casting a few people on the show, and
well, first she asked us. She asked you
Which
I
would
would
have
do
been
it with
insane.
you.
No. We were like the backup if there was extra time.
Oh,
but
that wasn't revealed to me. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we didn't end up doing anything on the show, but there was a chance we were going to be on it as well. But they ended up running long with Gina Gershon, and it's for the best.
Yes.
Yes. Because they had a really, really great flow. With that, they didn't need us. But ultimately, what Noah wanted was she wanted Darren and I to talk about the time that we got arrested for me smoking pot.
And then to have a fake fist fight.
We'll have an argument, not a fist fight.
Oh,
the fist fight was something else. But
I envisioned it as a fist fight. So.
That's what you were hoping for.
Latent rage 20 years ago. No, that is actually 20 years ago. This summer, by the way.
Well,
that's crazy. So it's 20 years since we moved in, Sid. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. It's wild.
I'm kind of stunned that that was really 2000. Yeah, I guess it was 2006. So 20 years also since the.
Sure, we were walking home from. Pretty sure.
20 years also since the anti-Christmas special. Wow. Oh my goodness. 20 years. It's so weird. Like, I've just been thinking about this so much lately. There's been so many 20-year anniversaries. Like we're talking now, like artists that are like, for example, the Red Chord, their albums came out 20 years. Like they're like, oh, it's a 20-year anniversary of this release. 20 years. And it's just like, no, it can't. How has it been? It's so 20 years is a long time, but it can also feel like a blink of an eye for someone who's in his 40s right now, you know? So it's very, very trippy. It's very hard to comprehend because it doesn't feel like 30 years ago feels so much longer than 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Like 20 years ago feels like yesterday. 30 years ago feels like a lifetime ago.
I know what you mean to say, which is that it feels more than a difference of 10 years.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, thank you.
I have a little anecdote that I remember this so vividly. This is from 30 years ago and more. It was my best friend in the early 90s. We were best friends like 5-7 years, whatever. Drifted apart at some point. He said one like quotation that floats in my mind all the time. He was talking about he was babysitting his nephew who was like, I don't know, 4 or something. And this is in the mid 90s. And he goes, I just can't process the fact that someone born after 1990 can walk around and form thoughts and have a conversation with me. You know, the numbers change.
And now you can update that to 2000 or
right.
Like 2005.
Yes, but you can also update it to the fact that his fucking nephew probably now has a mortgage or he's divorced and has like 4 kids. And that kid was born in like 1991 or something. Like that's even more crazy to me. And it never changes. Like your rational side of your brain goes, of course, that's how fucking time works, you dumb fuck. You know?
Yeah.
But there's still a part.
It's completely irrational. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's still 1997 to me in some ways.
That's how it's funny you say that. Like for me, the year is 96. 96 is like 96 is one of those years. 2004 is a year because that's when Metal Injection started. So like I kind of assess time. Like when people are born after 2004, I'm like, you're younger than Metal Injection. like I can't process this.
That's your child.
You know? Yeah, that's my exactly. Yeah. 2004, and then let's see, like in the 10s, what would the year be for me? That was like the big year, probably like 2016. But 2004 is the big one. So the further we get from that, and 96 now is 30 years, which is
to make yourself feel better. You could replace it with the year the Stunner started.
Oh, okay. So yeah, 2025. Boom. Yeah. Or last year.
So you could be freaked out the first time you hook up with someone who's younger than the Stunner. How many more years until that happens?
What am I, Ian Watkins?
Well, but sooner or later, that baby that's Ian Watkins' victim now will be adult.
I think I mentioned this on the show now. Like, there is like an age. I do have a cutoff now where like I just can't find you attractive. Like I can acknowledge you're a handsome man, but I will not. Yeah, you're a child to me, so I cannot engage with you sexually. And that age right now is like somewhere around 25 to 27. I feel like younger than that feels like like they physically look like babies to me now. I just can't even
if they're hairy for a 21-year-old.
There's exceptions, certainly, but ultimately, I will not. It's just like, wow, you're a child. You know, like you're so young.
I think I've gotten less.
And so I'm curious. So what I'm saying is like I'm curious is as I get older, will that number get higher, or is it just going to be?
I think it's probably like sociological more than anything. Like you don't find those guys any less attractive. You're just getting less and less in common with them. So that's going to apply again when you're 50 and they're like 35. You probably have that.
Right.
That's what happened to me because like 4 or 5 years ago, I dated a girl that was like 22. And she turned 23 while we were talking. But it was like over the course of 6 months. And everything was great. Like there was literally nothing fucking it up whatsoever. And it just didn't work. That's the first time that ever happened to me. I've had things not work clearly and blow up, but never just from being definitively who we are was the problem. You know what I mean? Like that convinced me, like, don't talk to girls under 25 anymore. Because like everything can be perfect. Desire can be there on both parties, and it's just it probably won't work out. It was just too much of a generation gap. She's great. She's a wonderful person. Just it's not feasible.
That makes sense.
I don't even approach that angle anymore. Like I don't even like try to talk to, or if there's some kind of vibe there with someone that's like 23, I'm just like, nope, not gonna happen.
Not gonna that.
Not gonna that.
Well, let's shift gears. We're talking about war. So of course I want to bring up David D Rainman.
Oh, he must be coming on his own pants.
Has he signed any of these bombs that have been dropped today, or any of them?
Well, it is funny. He is very online right now because I just loaded his page, and I loaded his page 2 minutes ago, and now it just auto refreshed with like 5 new retweets.
When he heard this news of this war, he loaded his own page. I don't know. It's a metaphor.
His baldo's full.
Oh, it's the first day he couldn't get his baldo on. There's so much war juice in there. Swelling up.
He's sharing some really, really weird. I mean, we don't even need to acknowledge it, but
pick a couple.
Couple of just this very weird AI video of Tucker Carlson crying. it's Cougar, like and Ilhan Omar. I guess this woman is. I don't even know. Like,
yeah, it is. Doesn't the button say that? Sort of.
Yeah.
But she might be an Elon supporter, though.
Yeah, it could be a supporter of Elon. Who knows?
Who's the blonde lady supposed to be? Is that Megyn Kelly? Who's that? So
no, Megyn Kelly. I think it would be before the war. That's Anna Casper from TYT. Anna, what's her name?
Anna Kasparian. Oh, Sid. By the way, it doesn't look anything like her. Okay. You may not know who the guy from third from the left was there.
Oh yeah.
So, I was going to say, guy? I might have to step in and put the Sid hat on and correct Rob's butchering of his name.
Oh,
because it's Cenk Uygur, and you.
It's Cenk. Oh, I always say Sink. Well, I never actually.
But you said his last name wrong too. I think.
I've never said it. I've never said it out loud.
I'm not a
Be careful with how you
Rob
say that
guy.
first name.
I'm not a pick on Rob guy, but I feel like Sid, you would have wanted me to be enlisted.
That I've ever heard that guy's name said out loud either. I've seen it written, and I think I know how to pronounce that, but it was definitely not the way it is correct.
Well, you're welcome.
So I just want to say, like you can see, he's posting all of this war propaganda, like Iran fucked around and found out, blah 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 blah. A few days after the Super Bowl. Which, as you remember, we were off, so we missed so much great Super Bowl coverage. But I did want to acknowledge this, which there was all this division. There was the Republican answer to the Super Bowl with Kid Rock that they absolutely fucking biffed the broadcast, and either he was really bad at lip syncing or the audio was so out of sync that it looked like he was lip syncing. Either way, they should be embarrassed. Yeah. But the point is, after all of this, David Rainman proposed, why can't we all, he basically proposed, why can't we do a music festival where we all get along?
Isn't that
the guy who fucking signed bombs.
Because of you, shithead. Nobody likes you.
Yeah. So let me just read this dumb fucking gaslighting message from this fucking idiot. Here's a radical, in quotes, idea. Let me say that again. Here's a radical idea. Music should be a bridge between all people. Parentheses, except Muslims. No, he didn't say that. Right. The identity politics.
Well, he doesn't have to say it. They're not people to him, so it doesn't either. Included in the.
Identity politics, partisan garbage, and division need to stop. I challenge any organization out there. Why don't you do it, Mr. Millionaire? Any organization out there to put on a festival that has Bad Bunny, Kid Rock, and all kinds of acts from different sides of the political spectrum sharing the same stage. Yeah, that's called a festival. That's called any festival. Like, what are you talking about? Like, everyone agrees politically on every festival? Like, what are you saying, David D Rainman?
You're saying the woke mob has taken over concert promotion.
He goes, everyone can showcase their respective cultures and backgrounds, except for Muslims. Fuse musical talents together, perform together, celebrate together.
Oof,
celebrate you almost together. Vomited from referring to Kid Rock's musical talents.
Yeah, puke together.
This is all disinformation.
Yeah.
Celebrate live together. And then this is in all caps. Push back against this darkness together. It can be an opportunity to share and appreciate the respective cultures that gave birth to each artist's unique form of entertainment. Music can unite people like nothing else in creation. It's beyond time we remember that. Now let me retweet some more bombs falling on Iran.
Jesus Christ.
I like that we have a theme week going here because we've had 2 stories about a balldo.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and somebody, God bless him, replied to him, or actually did not reply to him. They replied to a Loudwire article about this. And then David D. Rainman must have vanity searched.
Wow.
Because he found it and replied. Because he's not even tagged in this tweet here. I'll share this. This is from the fine folks at theprp.com are doing this research. So as you can see, this is clearly a burner or something. Going like replying to Loudwire, David, let me cite another missile before it blows up Palestine. Drayman wants to talk about unity. I mean, got him there. And then instead, what I love here is he's already responded to another person criticizing him for signing the bomb. And rather than repost it, he just took a screenshot so that he could now, after vanity searching, just give the same stockpiled response, which is, I'd write, quote, fuck Hamas, on every single piece of military equipment in existence if it meant actually eradicating the cancer and the plagues both the Israeli and the Palestinian people. Oh, the cancer that plagues both the Israeli and Palestinian people. Palestinian children deserve better life than where they are taught to hate from the day they are born, unlike Israelis, and where their mother's greatest pride is for their child to be martyred as a human shield in their genocidal war against Jews. Not at all racist. All mothers want their fucking kids to be martyred by the Jews.
He hit all the greatest hits there.
Yeah.
Oy vey.
Israeli propaganda.
Wow. Our official statement, oy vey.
Yeah, seriously.
Fucking classic Dave. Yeah, classic Drain Man.
He's just mad because his band isn't getting booked on as many fests as they used to.
Should just tour with Kid Rock. You can have unity.
The problem is that any festival that's big enough to get Bad Bunny is too big to have Kid Rock.
Right.
So,
I mean, that's
just financially wouldn't work.
That's what's so funny about the Super Bowl thing is that, like, you are underscoring how irrelevant you are by the fact that Kid Rock is the best you can get, and Kid Rock is literally, I think, the best you can get. It's not even
like he's the only one they go to. Like, oh, why can't we? Like, and nobody even likes Kid Rock anymore.
Right. But that's the asterisk is that he is still pretty popular with extremely old people. Like he's you know what I mean? He's a known guy. He's not any good. No one under 50 likes him. Yeah. But he's bigger than anyone else they can get.
Yeah. Which is always the way with like right-wing celebrities. Like Scott Baio is a huge deal because he admits to being a Republican, so they'll prop him up. Or Tim Allen.
Woods.
Yeah.
James Woods, clearly a talented guy.
The fucking My Pillow guy.
Well, he's not a talented guy.
He's talented at pillows, I guess.
What about the ShamWow guy?
We'll see how an election goes, maybe.
They're bombing your kids with the ShamWow guy.
Oh.
All right.
ShamWow guy just wants to protect kids' testicles so they could one day go into a balldo. He probably is an investor in that product.
You know, it is a ShamWow-ish. It's like the mashup of ShamWow and sex.
Exactly right. Though you probably, I mean, also you could just use a ShamWow to wipe up cum.
That's true too.
So that's already.
Sure. Yeah.
Rob, have you ever done that?
I've never used
a ShamWow.
No, I've never used a ShamWow.
We should do an absorbency test. Just squirt, take some Bounty and clean up half the cum, and take the ShamWow and clean up the other half of the cum.
You'd use Bounty, not Brawny?
I'm a Bounty aficionado.
Yeah, I'm
feel
all about
like
Bounty.
for gay sex cum, Brawny is more on brand.
That's
Brawny
true.
It's not as absorbent.
But it's got a bear on the fucking logo.
No, does it? I thought it has
Isn't it like
the lumberjack
mustachy dude. Yeah, that's a bear.
Oh, bear. Oh,
yeah, like no.
There are products that have like the Charmin thing is a bear.
No,
I went to a little. I'm sorry. I'm so out of touch with the gay community. I apologize.
Rob,
you're
failing.
Wow!
To our LGBT audience.
What about to our LGBT co-host? You don't apologize.
Fuck him. Who cares?
I'm shocked they got rid of the brawny. There's like a new brawny guy. He's even more Barrett. Like this is the brawny man I remember.
Right.
But this is like the current brawny guy.
We talked about this one.
Oh, he looks like one of the Property Brothers.
I can see that. Yeah, like on steroids.
Property Brother. Yeah.
Oh, I like these squares they have. This is next level from the Selecticize. Maybe I need to switch.
Promo code
Terra
Livecast.
Square.
Brawny just sucks though. It's like Scott.
Yeah, they're not good.
It's just terrible.
I agree.
F tier.
I'm about Bounty and I'm all about Charmin. Those are my brands.
I live in a Viva household.
No.
Viva.
Signature cloth.
I feel I'm usually very skeptical of the most known and widely distributed brand, but I feel that in paper towels and toilet paper, it is the correct choice to use Charmin and.
I'm Cottonelle and Viva.
What's the toilet paper?
Too.
Oh, Cottonelle. Okay. I think I had a falling out with Cottonelle many years ago.
Oh no!
It changed the formula. Like it wasn't. It's so overnight almost. I felt it became rougher on your tuchus.
I like a little bit of roughness. I don't want it to feel like
That's fair.
Like I'm wiping on a cloud.
Totally fair.
I want to know that I'm doing some work down there.
I used to swear by the Cottonelle. I would try to convert. I was a fucking acolyte.
You go to other people's houses and shame them if it wasn't Cottonelle in the bathroom.
I'm not quite that far, but like if toilet paper came up in a conversation, I would go into hard sell mode.
Now, have you ever, and this isn't a brand specific thing, this is a different kind of choice, but like, you know how like when you put the toilet paper on the dispenser, you either have it with it coming over the top or under from the bottom?
Mm-hmm. Over the top. Over the top.
Yes, I am the same. Have you ever gone to someone's house where they had it the other way and you corrected it for them when you were?
Yes. I wouldn't do it now, but I have done it when I was a younger, more brash individual.
People are sociopaths. What are you doing? You got. I go to Lonnie's house sometimes, and I don't know. Maybe it's his wife's doing. I don't want to make any assumptions. I've never actually brought it up, but they're from the bottom household, and it always throws me.
I have a situation in my kitchen where the paper towel, if you put it on the correct way, as we're describing, it hangs over the sink. So I'm forced to do it the wrong way, and it pains me every time I have to put a new. It'll get wet, like it won't. Yeah, I can't. I have to do it, and I'm so mad at myself for doing it. It just looks wrong.
They need to renovate that bathroom.
Yeah. When I was married, we had the toilet paper on a stand, so there was no. It just transcended the laws of time and space. Like there was no behind or in front. It was just on a thing.
That's a very inclusive way to do it.
Yes.
Rob, you have any comments on this one?
No
We've
comments.
Lost Rob. Rob's like, "What's toilet paper?"
He's looking at the brawny guy.
He's daydreaming.
Well, I start with the wet wipes, as I've discussed. I use the Huggies brand, no scented wet wipe, and then I finish off with the Charmin.
You use that in the house too, the wet wipe?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Because I'm next to the sink, I just use like natural water, and if I'm out, I have a thing of wet wipes.
Oh no! The water, like the regular toilet paper, can't really. It like breaks apart with the water. So
I just put a little dab of water on a square, fold it over, and nice little warm water, room temperature water.
I have wet wipes at the ready, but I don't always use them. But when I do, I'll do like a few dry wipes, then one wet wipe, and then one more dry wipe just to finish it off.
That's the formula.
Oh no, I go wet to dry. I don't do.
We had this argument once. If it's how long the show's been on, I feel like it was the same.
True.
And Noah was involved, but it was the three of us against Rob.
Do you think she talks about this with Eric Andre? Do you think they've talked about?
I'm sure.
Oh,
I'm
God.
sure.
He seems like he'd be a fourth member of the show, like with his personality. If he wasn't famous,
he actually mentioned on the show that we read that he had a vasectomy 2 days prior. So it's very livecast coded.
Did he store any sperm in case he changed his mind?
Yes,
He did.
He did say that. Yes.
And he said it was reversible as well.
Oh.
Is he making Noah hold the sperm until he needs it? Like
in her mouth?
That I don't know.
In her mouth, like in her freezer. I was gonna say, Jesus. That's a HR violation at the very least.
What? No, she's not on this show anymore.
No.
Come on me, Sean.
Oh, no,
Andre, Eric Andre.
My throat is a little bit stuffed with cum.
Oh my God. If we just like anonymously sent Eric Andre like a thumb drive with all the Noah drops on it.
Oh.
Just like from a friend.
Yeah.
I wonder how that would shake up their dynamic.
I like to get messy.
I have to edit that one.
Well, I wanted to hit one more story, which is Immure.
Oh no.
Friends in Immure, they're still around.
Why?
They got called out for AI usage. And
in the music? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead of the story.
No, not in the music. They created a advertisement for they're performing at one of the stops of this year's Warped Tour. And they created a bit of advertising that used AI to create a Simpsonized version of Frankie Palmieri to announce the thing. Here, we could play like a few seconds of it.
Yo, what's up, rockers? It's Frankie from Amir, letting you know that the weekend of November 14th and 15th, we will be playing the 2026 Vans Warped Tour in Orlando, Florida. Tickets are on sale now. We will see you there.
So that's it. So here's the thing. So it's basically just, I don't even know if he recorded that audio. That might even be AI audio of him.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is he that busy? What else is he doing?
All right. It's on
So
year 12 of that podcast that he's on. That stupid podcast.
If only.
I think what's funny to me is his he rationalized why he did it. Because a lot of people are calling him out over the matter and saying, you should just hire an artist as opposed to paying or, using AI. Like essentially all the money you make, you can't hire an artist to make this instead of using AI was the question. And so Frankie responded directly to that question saying, I have an artist I work with regularly when I aim to make content like this. Due to time restrictions, they weren't able to produce the content without cutting corners. To be completely honest, I didn't even want to make anything for this announcement. But with respect to Vans Warped Tour, I went ahead and make the announcement video clip. That's all it is. And countless other people have made such an incredibly unnecessarily harsh critique about something so innocuous, I'm actually shocked. Sorry, I didn't want to pretend to smile at the camera and talk about a punk rock fest, that of which I have never asked to be a part of to begin with.
Oh.
After 9 albums, a dozen music videos, countless live shows, the fucking audacity to let Bass be over 15 seconds of artificial art is astonishing. Thanks.
So he's mad because he doesn't even want to be on Warped Tour? So then don't be on Warped Tour. What are you?
Yeah, who's fucking
that's
asking
not
you
our
to
fault.
be? Yeah.
I guarantee nobody at that Warped Tour date is going to want to see your band anyway. So why is this a thing?
Why can't maybe you guys can answer this aspect of it for me? Why can't he just go take his iPhone and just talk into it? Why does
Well,
there
that's
need
what
to
he
be
just said. He didn't want to have to fake smile about a show he doesn't even want to be excited.
Don't
to play.
smile. Just don't smile. Record a miserable fucking face. I mean, just don't smile. Just to say the lines into the fucking camera. It seems like much less work. You don't even have to type into an AI prompt.
Yeah.
Or
have someone else from the band do it.
His reasoning seems ridiculous.
None of this makes sense. I will say, and I hope this doesn't sound like a defense of Frankie Palmieri, because it is not. I think there's starting to be sort of an anti AI overkill where people are like way too mad about even the slightest fragment of an AI contribution to a video. And I don't I'm against AI slop, of course. And I do think there's too much AI slop and all that shit. But like people are just losing their fucking minds about the stupid. I feel like who gives a shit that he did that? He's like useless anyway.
I think the criticism is he could have hired an artist.
Is it really the end of the world, though? Is what I'm saying.
Here's the difference for me in degree is that if you're trying to sell me a product and the product ends up just being AI, that's one thing. But he's just using AI to sell an actual product.
I agree.
So like them playing the show is the main thing. If their concert is going to be AI, then all right, you get upset. But it's just like a bullshit like space filler just to be like, hey, we're playing a show. So yeah, I don't know that it really requires outrage. But beyond the fact that like anything he does just requires outrage because he's such a dipshit.
Thank you. I agree. But these are people that presumably like him that are criticizing him, right? Who else would run into this fucking video except us? You know,
unless they tell who was the original critique from, and was it critiquing directly his post or like Blabbermouth's sharing of the post or something?
Yeah. No, it's his post. It's that he used AI to make this fake sense of character. It could not be a follower. It could be a hater.
Yeah, I guess. People hate and follow him.
Yeah.
But it is a follower, we can say. They don't mean they like him. But I do think I am a fan of AI being used as a tool. Like we were discussing those Sora wrestling videos last week. Like if there's some creativity, I'm not, you know what I mean? It's like fine. It's just
Rob spent half the show talking about getting information about his dad's immigration from AI. So Rob's using it. Rob, you could have talked to an immigration lawyer. How dare you?
Yeah, you're so inauthentic. Yeah.
I think there's tasteful uses and then there's tasteless uses of it, and this is fine.
I think we could all at least agree that the best use is for generated images of Anne Frank, right?
Yes.
Like that's the peak, and then there's like levels below that are also sometimes acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where's that dick?
This is my I think this is the underrated Frankie Palmieri clip.
Speaking as a male, you know.
Sorry, that's it. If you say, speaking as a male, there's nothing good that can come after that. It's always going to be shitty.
So I wanted to quickly pick up this one thing because it ties into our Patreon. Which our Patreon this month, we're celebrating Ric Flair, the Nature Boy.
Well, celebrating may be a kind word.
Tonight, once the clock strikes 12.
Once the clock
strikes 12, we'll be posting a new Patreon where we do a watch along of every available non-AI advertisement that Ric Flair has done. So he's shilling Car Shield, he's shilling lottery tickets, he's shilling iced coffee, and we analyze all of it. It was a very fun episode, and it's up tonight for our Patreons at patreon.com, for our patrons at patreon.com/RIP Livecast. Now, as we've discussed, as we've established on the Cameo, Flair lives in Tampa, and he's always at this one particular bar. So at this point, if you want to dox him, you just got to figure out what this bar in downtown Tampa is. It seems pretty easy to figure out. Mm-hmm. And he just has his own particular spot at the fucking at the bar. And some streamer decided to fuck with him.
Oh.
And he was not having it. And so I wanted to quickly share this thing here where it was like, honestly, I kind of felt bad for old Slick Rick a little bit here, to be completely transparent. Let's see.
Gosh.
So for our audio listeners, it's a first-person view, and we see the back of Ric Flair's head at this very obvious Tampa bar that we've discussed before.
I got your hat, buddy.
Yep.
You motherfucker, get this, I'll have you put in jail.
For what?
If I'm on that, I'll have...
For what? I'm bringing your hat.
Thank you. If I'm on that, I'll have you put in jail.
I'll see you at the parade tomorrow. He's drunk. You don't remember. Hey, can you give him his hat?
No, man.
Okay, I'll see him tomorrow. I'll see him tomorrow.
It's hard to. It's like I get Ric Flair. Who's this fucking idiot?
God.
Yeah. But here's a very funny thing that this guy does. This streamer.
Did you clip that? Oh my God! Did you clip that?
Is this guy old? He sounds like 40. Who is?
He does sound old. I'll look. Okay, so then he finds an unhoused person.
That's all. Hey, dude, Ric Flair's handing out $100 bills at the friggin' bar. I just gave me a $100 bill. And the Pearl. You know Ric Flair, the wrestler? Yeah. He's handing out $100 bills, man. Dude.
Oh, poor guy.
Ric Flair's handing out $100 bills at the bar. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Was that then Ric Flair at the end when he pans the camera?
No, that wasn't Ric Flair.
Looked like Ric Flair again.
That did kind of look like Ric Flair. I mean, that's just what everyone in Tampa looks like.
Oh, that's not promising. That's me. So what was with the hat? What was going on with the hat? He just
I don't
brought
know.
a hat along, or
This
it wasn't
looks
really
like
Ric Flair's hat, right?
No, I think he was just fucking with Ric Flair to get him on his stream, and that's why Flair was like, "If I'm on that, I'm going to sue you. I don't want to be on your stream."
Right, of course.
This
This
is the
guy.
guy.
He's like 45. He's balding. I thought Kick was for kids.
Kick is for anyone who wants to make some money. Yeah,
I understand, but I thought it was dominated by young people, though. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm sure it is. But I've never seen Ric Flair this upset. It's like, no, you will not profit off of my image.
You motherfucker, get this, I'll have you put in jail.
I tell you something.
If I'm on that,
You motherfucker.
For what? I'm bringing your hat.
Thank you. If I'm on that, I'll have you put in jail.
I hope he followed through on that promise.
If I'm on that, if I'm in that little mechanical box right there, I know how it works. Ric Flair thinks that
from behind his shoulder.
Ric Flair thinks that guy just stole his soul with the photographic equipment that he was pointing at.
Well, folks, let's talk about our Spotify. Each week, we each pick a song. We throw it on Spotify on a playlist called the RIP Livecast Music Break. Have a break with us. Listen to some music. You just search for RIP Livecast Music Break on Spotify. You could find it there. 971 songs, nearly 65 hours.
Should we make a big deal about our 1000th song that goes on there?
We have about like 10 weeks until we get there, so
sure.
And my pick this week, I have been diving deep into a Mel Brooks. As I've been mentioning, I've been very much into Mel Brooks. I watched his documentary, The 97-Year-Old Man. I believe that's what it's called, on HBO. It's very good. It's a 2-part documentary directed by Judd Apatow. And in general, Mel Brooks, huge influence on me. I feel like that comedy, the Borscht Belt or whatever it's called, comedy, is like the basis of my sense of humor. It's kind of like what the humor of my parents was. And so I relate to it greatly. And like Mel Brooks in general just feels like an uncle that I grew up with. So I have such fondness for him. And I've been really diving into like all these documentaries and interviews that he's been doing and watching his old movies. I watched the original Producers with Gene Wilder. Very, very funny. Very, like, the pace of it is so different. It's crazy how movies were paced so differently in the 70s, and then they also just end. And since all the credits are up front, that's it. It's over. And so I picked a song from that movie. It's kind of the centerpiece of the whole movie, which is a big opening musical number of this show that they want to bomb intentionally. They want to write the worst show ever. Yes, Sydney.
Just to clarify, the link you sent me, I think, is for the Matthew Broderick remake.
Yes,
movie.
yes, it's fine.
It's not.
Because I couldn't find the original one version, but it holds up. But the song is "Springtime for Hitler." It's incredibly catchy, and the musical number is so hilarious and so inappropriate. At one point, there's like these kind of Rockettes that are dressed in Nazi uniforms, and they dance in the formation of a swastika, doing like the Rockettes kicks, but just like it's an overhead shot, so you see their it's unreal.
It's
so
the Busby
good.
Berkeley number.
Busby Berkeley, thank you. Yes, I've only recently learned about that name. I'm obviously very familiar with his stuff, but I didn't realize he was responsible for that trope. But I was absolutely floored by this. And if you want to see something crazy, about a decade ago, Brooks was honored at the Kennedy Center Honors when Obama was president. And as part of it, they do a tribute to Mel Brooks. There's like a musical tribute of a bunch of songs from his movies, and they end on "Springtime for Hitler." So you see a guy portraying Hitler. You see they're hailing Hitler on stage. You wouldn't see this again until about a year ago when Elon Musk was on stage. So it's crazy. But really good stuff. And so that was my pick. Darren, what did you pick?
I picked, for only the second time in the history of this podcast, I picked a Megadeth song. And I feel like it was worthy of a repeat because this is a song that relates to war and specifically being anti-war. It's from a time before Dave Mustaine went far off the right-wing deep end. He followed the same political path as Donald Trump. He was a Democrat, and I would say very libby, and then just slowly morphed into what he is today. So this song is called "Architecture of Aggression." It's from 1992, and it was about that the U.S. just attacks people indiscriminately. So I thought it was very relevant to today's events, and a great song too. Great from the peak of Megadeth.
Sid.
I just finished reading a book about the Go-Go's album Beauty and the Beat. And I thought to myself, we must have already put a Go-Go song on the playlist, so I'm going to have to pick something else. And then I looked, and somehow none of us have ever put a Go-Go song on the playlist. So I put one of my favorite songs from Beauty and the Beat, "This Town," as my pick.
I love it.
For the playlist.
It's so punk rock.
Great song.
This town is our town. This town.
Well,
it's
they
a
can
little
listen
less
to
bubblegummy than most of their hits.
Yeah.
And we also have a submission. Oh, go ahead, Darren. Sorry.
I was just say it's on the playlist. You don't have to sing it for them.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. They could hear it.
The better version.
Might not.
And we have a submission from Jander this week. He says, "I'm currently reading the revised and updated edition of Future Noir: The Making of Blade Runner, written by journalist Paul Salmon, who was commissioned to observe the making of the film. Being a lifelong fan of the cyberpunk genre, Blade Runner is one of my all-time favorite films and is a part of the holy trinity for me that is Alien, Legend, and Blade Runner. 3 films released in a row by the same director that are all in my top 10 films. All of them also being some of my favorite soundtracks. So my song choice for this week is the legendary composer Vangelis, R.I.P., with the end theme to Blade Runner."
Cool. I'm in a no, it is. I'm like,
okay.
I'm in a film noir class right now, which is called Film Noir from Proto to Neo, which is like the history of film noir and how it varies across the ages. And we're still in like 1940 right now, so because the beginning of the semester. But there's like deep cover is on the syllabus. with Lawrence Fishburne and like all these different
nice.
like sort of elements of noir and then modern filmmaking. Just a very exciting class, and I love it.
Take that.
This town is our town. This town is so glamorous.
And I'm sure
I'm no Belinda Carlisle.
Show up on that in that class.
All right, folks. And of course, if you want yourself a little more live casts or you want to show your support to the greatest podcast in the world, that's this one, by the way, you can, of course, join our Patreon, patreon.com/RIPLivecast. $4 a month gets you access to all of our bonus episodes. Like I said, coming up tonight, we're posting a new episode, Ric Flair commercials. We have a lot of fun, over an hour of us riffing on Ric Flair. Our previous bonus episode. What did we do this month? Oh, we did a listen along of the new Megadeth album, which is a very, very fun thing. And then last month we had a great uncomfortable. If you like the Baldo talk, you'll love last month's episode where we talk about dick filler, and we show a lot of how it's done. Can get a little spicier on the Patreon. So patreon.com/RIPLivecast, and for $8 a month. $8 a month gets you a shout out at the end of the show, which is right now. How are we doing this?
Each of these people, you're going to tell us what their wiping ritual is.
Okay. Well, we're going to start, of course, with Benjamin, who he stays on the toilet and goes back to front. Dan R, front to back. Shasur Sasusits, he uses wet wipes exclusively. Lando Danks, I mean, it's in the name. He likes a dank butthole.
I thought you were gonna say puts butter on his rectum.
Oh. So wait, what is it? What is his ritual then for a dank butthole?
Just
what does he do?
7 wet wipes, and he never uses a dry tissue to wipe it down. He likes it nice and moist.
It's so much. I've done that sometimes in a rush,
chafy.
And then I don't wipe the wipe moisture off. It's so uncomfortable when you go outside.
LaCroix, he actually pours seltzer down his butthole. He has like a bidet with seltzer water. It's very fancy. Mr. Schmertzler is exclusively a Scott guy. He, in fact, sometimes will not even get the Scott brand. He gets the like 25-cent 4 for $1 brand that you get at the 99-cent store that doesn't even have a name, like it just says tissue paper on it.
1-ply brown. It's
ply,
like what you get at the elementary school.
Right, the 1-ply recycled.
Yeah.
You don't have to splurge throughout life, but if there's one place you must splurge, it's your ass care.
100% agree. Slinky's also a bidet user, I could see. Yeshiva Rabba, he buys the same toilet paper as Schmertzler. Jander, he's using the fancy Charmin Ultra Strength brand. And Randy Blad, he goes to the Home Depot and he buys those like 30 packs so he doesn't have to refill of Charmin. So he's good.
What if
Folks, that's our show.
What if Randy Blad pushed someone off the stage because they had noticed his ass smell from wiping incorrectly? Could have been a cover-up?
Rob?
I have no comment on the matter. Folks, we're going to get out of here. See you next week. Until then, we love you. We kiss you. Bye-bye.
Bye.